What's going on, everybody? This Afro think tank. Y'all know, right? In almost all my videos when I'm talking about white folk, right? I be telling y'all that white people have a scorched earth policy. Meaning if they can't have it, you can't have it, right? And they've already shown they are willing to kill children. They are willing to destroy. And it don't need to make sense. All they have to do is say, Jesus said, I could do it. They use religion. They make up reasons that insults the intelligence of the collective society. And they don't even try that hard to convince you. They're actually very lazy when it comes to how they try to justify the actions that they do. But they will destroy the world. And we have to stop them because we cannot let 7% of the world's population destroy all of it. Think about how many animals done went extinct because of them. Think about how many people groups have went extinct by them, right? We talk about the Tasmanians. Extinct. They literally don't exist anymore because of them. You understand? So, you know, the Native Americans barely exist because of them, right? And think about the countless other groups that don't exist that we don't even know about because of them. Death and destruction. Their entire culture is built off killing. They almost off themselves twice because of hygiene. You understand? Like, this is something we can't just sit back and just disregard because they're not rational. We can't think rationally for them. They're not going to be rational. There's no rationality in their culture. There's no rationality in Europeans. When they want to do something, they're going to do it. And if they can't have it, they're going to kill it. And their answer to everything is kill, destroy, destruction, take, rob. And we are strong enough to stop it. We are 100% strong. We have all the tools to stop it. All of it. But the only way we're going to do it is if we mature as a community and we unite and we start to think critically, learn to comprehend and make strategic moves to stop them from doing what history has told us they will do. They are the only people on the planet to have ever dropped a nuclear bomb on another group of people. Twice. You understand? And they still trying to build more weapons of mass destruction that's even more deadlier than that. So, without further ado, let's let this brother explain how these people got scorched earth policies and they're willing to destroy the entire planet. Especially if they're going out, they're going to take us all out too. And we got to be prepared for that. Anyway, tell me what you think in the comment section. Afro Think Tank, learn some, teach some. I'm out.
I want you to listen to what I'm about to say, think about it, and then reply. White America and everyone who aspires to join it has put us wildly close to potentially destroying 3 billion plus years of evolution in like an hour. And it's largely because of their anti-blackness, white Americans specifically. It's insane that we're not holding their feet to the fire enough. We are still babying this population in a way that is absolutely ridiculous. There's a non-zero chance. In fact, it's scary how far from zero the chance is that Trump presses a button and drops a nuclear warhead on a foreign country. And this is not a first-time occurrence because if you recall, during his first presidency, there was concern amongst high-ranking military folks that Trump would press the button. Like, really think about that. Within an hour of a genocidal decision like that, life as we know it on planet Earth could just cease. The stress and anxiety that people are feeling all over the world, the increase in prices that people are feeling in regions like Southeast Asia specifically right now, it's all a direct result of the racism of white Americans and specifically their anti-blackness. And I guarantee you, every time I say anti-blackness in this video, the views are dropping directly after because across cultures, non-black cultures within the context of the US, there's an express fatigue with hearing about anti-blackness. And the fact that people always want to stop at that juncture in the chain is why nothing ever gets fixed. Because people, oh my God. When you strip away all the bullshit, Trump ran on racism and sexism, period. On the racism front, his go-to shtick was anti-immigrant, specifically anti-Latino sentiments, right? This is a chart displaying increases and decreases in immigration to the US over the last 200 years or so. Do you see this huge spike? Do you see this huge spike? Take a second to look at what they correspond to. Okay, good. It's from this point onward that we see anti-immigrant sentiments become a staple of American culture. Look at where this spike began. This spike begins where the Civil War ends, where our ancestors were freed. No more free battery pack to power this entire economy, north and south. So without delay, the doors are open to generate more expensive labor for capital holders. Moreover, the psychological wage that comes with whiteness and aspiring to whiteness is slightly diluted at this point, because despite the fact that blackness is still subcasted, black people are no longer inherently enslaved or enslavable, legally speaking at least. Many of those European immigrants who came into the country right after the Civil War weren't even considered white, but it's over the course of the next century and through a process of indoctrination, including adopting anti-blackness, that some of them become white. That becomes the template for the American dream. It's half-baked, right? They're selling it as they're baking it, but that's the template. Move here, drop your culture, move to the suburbs, adopt consumerism, become anti-black. These are staples. These are requirements in the rubric to become white. That's the glue holding it together as new layers are being added to this racial hierarchy cake that is America. Speaking in general terms, the white people in this country are the most ignorant of the socio-political reality of this country, and they're anti-immigrant and they're anti-black. And the immigrant population, speaking in general terms, is anti-black, right? It's layers of awareness and it's also layers of subjugation in terms of social status. I'm not talking about material, although it's often reflected in the material too. My point being, Trump runs on anti-immigrant sentiments and wins handedly with white Americans, and also sees a disturbing amount of success with Latino Americans. Understand that that ideological framework and all the mechanisms within it only are there because America was trying to answer the question, what are we going to do without slavery? What are we going to do if we have to stop treating, legally speaking, black people like animals? That's the basis. And now we are on the precipice of destroying the entire planet. And at 1,000,001 junctures, during the Reconstruction period, during the Civil Rights period, shit, during the Obama years, if you want to throw that in there, white people have had the opportunity to stop being so fucking ignorant. And they have chosen not to. And now we are on the precipice of the entire planet potentially being destroyed for a myriad of reasons, but the most pressing being nuclear warfare. And so for me, on a personal level, I no longer have the capacity for the fragility of white ignorance. Final point being, now that it's been made the entire planet's problem, the entire planet needs to understand this. The entire planet needs to shame white America into being better. Period. You're fucking up the species. That's without even touching the religious component of all of this.
Who taught you to hate the texture of your hair? Who taught you to hate the shape of your nose? Who taught you to hate the color of your skin to such an extent that you bleach? Who taught you to hate yourself from the top of your head to the soles of your feet? Before you come asking Mr. Muhammad, does he teach hate? You should ask yourself, who taught you to hate being what God gave you?
Free Sudan! Boycott diamonds and gold! Free Sudan! Boycott diamonds and gold! We most definitely cannot forget about the people of Sudan!
Thanks for watching Afro Think Tank. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And follow me on Substack and Patreon for more content. Remember, it's Pan-Africanism or nothing.